Conrad Murray, the doctor convicted of causing Michael Jackson's death, is being sentenced in Los Angeles. Let's listen to Superior Court Judge Michael Pastor.
Hybrid type sentences as authorized by the Realignment Act of 2011 and straight sentencing. This court does not have the legal authority to actually send and imprison Dr. Murray in state prison. I do not have that legal authority, and I certainly am going to follow the law in that regard. The legislature of this state signed a Realignment Act that declares certain offenses, while felonies, not to be served in state prison, and involuntary manslaughter is one of those. I do not have that legal authority. I must determine the appropriate sentence, and in making that determination, the court is guided by a triad of possible sentences that the court can impose: 2, 3, or 4 years. The court no longer has to weigh what are called aggravating circumstances or factors versus mitigating circumstances or factors, but has to give a statement of reasons. The court has determined that the appropriate term is the high term of 4 years imprisonment. I do so because, once again, I find that Dr. Murray abandoned his patient who was trusting him. His patient was vulnerable under those circumstances, having been administered potentially dangerous drugs by his medical provider. Dr. Murray's course of conduct extended over a period of time. Dr. Murray repeatedly lied, engaged in deceitful misconduct, and endeavored to cover up his transgressions. He violated the trust of the medical community, of his colleagues, and of his patient. And he has absolutely no sense of remorse, absolutely no sense of fault, and is and remains dangerous. It's easy to say, oh, well, Dr. Murray's a medical doctor. He's a smart, sophisticated man. He does not have a criminal history. He may not be licensed to practice medicine in the future, although that has nothing to do with me. I have no authority over that. The fact remains, Dr. Murray is offended by that patient dying. And I don't have any idea what will prompt Dr. Murray to do or not do something in the future that may be dangerous to a patient. If he does practice medicine in the United States or even elsewhere, I think Dr. Murray is so reckless, based upon the law and the definition of criminal negligence that I read, and everything that I heard and saw in this case, and Dr. Murray's subsequent conduct, that I believe he's a danger to the community. That I believe he's a danger to the community. that I believe he's a danger to the community. Conduct that I believe he's a danger to the community. I've taken
Judge Michael Pastor in Los Angeles sentencing Conrad Murray for involuntary manslaughter. The sentence the judge has imposed is the maximum 4-year term available under the law. Before we came onto the air to listen to the sentence being imposed, we heard a remarkable speech.